They are hungry and they are angry. I repeat, they are hungry and they are very angry. And you are saying all will be well in this country. We are the ones facing these youths. We know their problems and we have been talking every time. You sit in beautiful offices and you all think all will be well. Let us be very truthful in this country. Look at this beautiful building. Where did we get it wrong in this country? We all have faults. All of us here. If we keep talking every time, we will not get any result. It's getting worse. They are getting more emboldened. They are now very bold and they are ready to face anybody because they are hungry and they are angry. Let us change our strategy. All of us that are here, I'll be very happy if anybody can raise up their hand and say, I can go to my area of constituents, my local government, and I can stay there in peace for 1 week. Who can do it here? Including our gatekeepers. Who can do it here? Including the Senate President, including the Speaker. But you left the traditional rulers. You left district heads, the baales, to continue to stay there. And you are saying all will be well in this country. We are the ones facing these youths. We know their problems and we have been talking every time. You sit in beautiful offices and you all think all will be well. Let us be very truthful in this country. Look at this beautiful building. As beautiful as this building is, if the foundation is wrong, the entire building will collapse because the foundation has a problem. In this gathering, the Senate President mentioned the key factor, the collapse of local government. It has collapsed. Let's be very truthful to ourselves. It has completely collapsed because that's the only arm of government that is, number one, the foundation of this country. You don't have any other foundation. We are only building on a castle that has been completely broken down. That is the foundation that will gather the most active age bracket for you in this country. You say we have 774 local governments and several wards. Where do we have the wards being put together? It's under the local government constituency. They are underfunded. You don't even reference them for anything. You don't even care about their administration. Where did we get it wrong in this country? We all have faults. All of us here. If we keep talking every time, we will not get any result. It's getting worse. They are getting more emboldened. They are now very bold and they are ready to face anybody because they are hungry and they are angry. Let us change our strategy. Let us change our style. You leave this age bracket. If there will be a problem, you will give them guns to start to move around. You will never see anybody above our age in our comfort zone here that is really ready to face the music. It's very important for all of us to know that we are not all safe. We are not safe at all. Let us engage a lot of youth organizations that are very relevant, that understands the local government administration, the governance within every district, every category of the localization of this country. It's very important for us, and continue to engage them in every program we do in this country. You have neglected that category completely. The whole we are right now, you have neglected them because they are not represented here. They are not at all. So what are we going to come out here to talk about? And that is our foundation. It is our foundation. We should be very serious in this country now. We should talk very seriously. This issue of security, this national security, It's not the problem of the service chiefs. It's not the problem of the lawmakers. It's not the problem of the executive arm of government. It's the problem of all of us. How many of this active population that are under you that you are taking care of? What's the essence of you being a politician? That you cannot even move around freely. You cannot. Nobody. Do you think Abuja is only Nigeria? Or Lagos is only Nigeria? 36 states of this country. Some people are there, you left them, you abandoned them, and you are making laws and you are administering. What are you administering? I do not know. So let us talk to ourselves very seriously. The people that are not ghosts, these people that are agitating left and right, we need to engage them. We need to actually engage them and separate the corn from chaff. We know the good and the bad amongst them. We can easily separate them by engaging them. We are the architect of our problems. We are. We just keep talking. We haven't faced that fact that we are the problem of this nation. All of us. All of us. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Let's redesign the fundamental structure of this country. Devolution of powers. Why should we make the president of Nigeria, the governor, presidency so powerful? The EFCC chairman innocently said something here that he will go after the presidency, he will go after the judiciary, he will go after the legislative arm. I will be praying for you. I will be praying for you. I will pray and fast for you. Some people have been there before you. Let's be truthful. How did they end? They tried to do some certain things. Maybe they're listening to their leaders and their masters that put them there. I will pray for you. I mean it too. Yorubas will say we need to do more abusari for you. It's not easy. He has spoken very, very wonderfully well that he wants to make a mark. But a lot of people will misread him that you, after putting you there, you want to go after us. When are we going to grow in this country? When? We all sit down and talk. There is problem in Nigeria. So corruption is everywhere. Don't let us deceive ourselves. Our leaders will so much be successful in private sector. They will gather lots and lots of hundreds of millions to go and do PR for them to get political appointment. What are they going to go and do when they get there? They will steal. That's what they will do, because the system has made that kind of portfolio and office to be very attractive. Let us make laws. Let us review our constitution and let us stop deceiving ourselves. It is very few impact our leaders can make. If we know that we cannot make much impact, we will keep talking. We will keep talking every year and things will continue to get worse. Because the population is growing very rapidly. An average Nigerian now is a 20-year-old. 20 years of age, between 18 and 20 years. That's the average Nigerian age now. So what are you going to tell those coming generation if we continue, if we don't really look inwardly and change the structure? And the governors, if we don't do this, we are in trouble in Nigeria. We will continue to talk. You will continue to feed fat and continue to bring corruption to the table of our religious leaders. It's a problem. It's a bad culture. Let us change it and let us talk to ourselves. If we want this country to grow, let us go back to our local communities. Charity begins at home. Everything starts from somewhere. We cannot survive with what we have in Nigeria now. It's not possible. Anybody that says we will survive with it, let that person come out. It's a lie. Even if you are the genius of this world, it's not possible. Let us change the structure of this country. But if you say with what we have right now, na lie, it's a white lie. Nothing can change. If you are a leader, do what is just and right. You are a servant. Stop amassing wealth. What do you want to use it for? You want to continue oppressing people? Someday they will face you. You don't pray for that to happen in Nigeria.